Welcome back to another edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. Conference play is underway in USAO baseball, and the Drovers have already taken on and beat the number 1 and the number 14 teams in the nation. What's next? Number 3, Oklahoma City. First baseman Luke Krobath is with us today to talk about the USAO's tough schedule and how he has evolved as a Drover. This is In the Saddle.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. I'm George Plummer with Cool 105.5 Radio in Chickasha. Our guest this week is Luke Krobath, and he's with the USAO Drover baseball team. Big weekend series coming up for the Drovers as they take on Oklahoma City University. And want to welcome Luke to the program, and thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
We'll talk about your work a little bit with the Drovers. You're a senior this year and kind of a versatile player. You play a little bit of first base, a little bit of catcher, but mostly first base, I guess.
Yeah, well, last year I caught all last year. We had a couple injuries with our other catchers, so I ended up having to, catch most of the games. But this year we brought in another catcher from a D1 school, Kansas State, and he's a real good catcher, real good player. So best for the team that I moved over to first, and I still catch a little bit. But
you have a preference? I guess first base would be your first.
Yeah, now it's I'm a little more comfortable with first. I had never played before this year, but I mean, sort of whatever the team needs, I guess is.
It's good to be versatile to where you could do more than one thing, whether it's first or third or catch or whatever. So however you can contribute. So hey, you were named Sooner Athletic Conference Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago. You had some great stats during your little unbeaten streak there to start the season.
Yeah, it was good. Just doing whatever I can do and I was feeling good, So.
All right. Leading the team in RBIs with 50 this year, and you're batting third. Mm-hmm. So talk about that and the run production aspect of your game.
Yeah, it's I don't know if there's a lot of pressure really, but I'm in a spot where I'm there to swing and not really to. I'm more the guy that's gonna score the runs than get on base for somebody else to score, being where I am in the lineup. So far, last year I was pitched to a lot differently because I had Brandt behind me, and he hit all those home runs, and so they wanted to pitch to me more to not have to pitch to Brandt. But this year it's sort of, we have a new guy behind me, so they don't really know who it is necessarily. So, I'm getting pitched a little differently, but not a whole lot.
Right, you're averaging about 390. Your slugging percentage is about 707, so you can hit the ball. You struck it pretty good.
Yeah, some days it's there, some days it's not, but consistency, I guess.
Had a great series last weekend. The Drovers did, taking 2 out of 3 from Wayland Baptist, and they're ranked number 14, so that had to make you guys feel pretty good and came darn close to sweeping that series.
Yeah, it was a real good series. They're a great team. We actually took 2 out of 3 from them at their place last year. It was sort of the same situation. They were ranked and we weren't ranked, and it's a big step in getting our team ranked in the top 25.
And you've got OCU, as we mentioned, and they're preseason ranked number 3 in the nation in NAIA, and they're ranked number 2 in the conference behind Lubbock Christian. So you've already got Lubbock Christian, so how's that prepared you for the series this weekend with the Stars?
I think going into Lubbock, some of the guys may be nervous, not really expecting the number 1 team in the conference. But, we went out and played them and realized that they're not that much better than us, if any. So going into OCU, that we're going to be that much more confident and, knowing that we can beat them.
And you get one game at OCU Thursday night. It's going to be under the lights. Then you get the doubleheader here Saturday at Bill Smith. So.
Yeah, that's right. So under the lights will be. We played one game under the lights at Lubbock earlier when we opened conference, but we really don't get a whole lot of time under the lights, so it's a little different. But you know, it's not. Most of us have played under the lights at some time, so it's not so bad.
Very good. From Langley, British Columbia. So we got to talk about the Olympics a little bit.
Yeah, they were. It's exciting. It was different being here because of, you know, all the Americans and getting razzed always about the gold medals and the medal count and the hockey and everything. But it was good. It was exciting. I was glad to see the Canadians won the gold medal.
Well, you took some grief, right, when the U.S. beat Canada in the early rounds?
Oh yeah, for about a week straight until we played them again. It was constant.
All right, and apparently they did great work up there in hosting the Olympics there, so had to make you feel pretty proud.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good to see. I would have liked to be home, you know, once in a lifetime, but I mean, I had more important things, I guess, other priorities.
Got to play baseball, right? A little bit warmer down here, I think, although during that time I don't know about that. But all right, we'll talk about what you want to do after you graduate.
It's sort of up in the air still. I mean, always continuing to play baseball would always be a dream, but you know, it's the last few months of baseball. But I'm not really sure. I'm still undecided. I'm gonna go home most likely, and you know, look for a job. Maybe I might go back to school. I haven't really completely decided. So.
All right, so maybe some playing or maybe some coaching a little bit later on, since you're a phys ed major.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's not. I mean, up there it's different than down here with. High school coaching, there's not really as many jobs because, like I said, we don't have high school baseball. It's just club teams, so it's not as a demand for coaches and stuff like that. But I mean, maybe I've thought about it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in and being on the show, and good luck with the rest of the season and after graduation. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you very much.
Right. Luke Krobath joining us on this week's edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. Again, the weekend series with OCU Thursday night at OCU, and then Saturday afternoon at Bill Smith Ballpark. Thanks for joining us for this edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports.
In the Saddle is brought to you by USAO and Cool 105.5 FM. You can hear it on air at 10:30 each Thursday on 105.5 FM. Watch it 5 times a day on local channel 18, or see it anytime on USAO's website, www.usao.edu. Unfortunately, we will not be able to bring you a new In the Saddle next week because of the university's spring break, but we'll be back the following week and talk a little bit about Drover softball. So we'll see you in 2 weeks on In the Saddle.